Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy HAK. Welcome back to another vlog. Today we are here at Mandi Cafe with the one and only Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali is the owner of Mandi Cafe, and if you guys haven't heard of Mandi Cafe yet, we're gonna talk about it today. And this is a new location that he has opened out here in Richmond. We have another location down in Sugarland, but he just opened this recently. So I'm gonna pass the mic down to Mr. Ali so you can talk about Mandi and give us a little insight, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, in Houston this is the best place of food at the moment. So Mr. Ali, welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah, tell us about Mandi Cafe. How did this idea start, and where you are now, what your plans are.
Well, first of all, Mandi is a Yemeni dish. It's very popular in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and Emirates, and all that area. So I haven't seen that in the US, so much of it, and I'm been looking for a restaurant business and an idea. So I'm blessed, like there's a lot of Indian restaurants, call it Italian Mexican restaurants, American restaurants, burgers, and all that stuff. So I wanted to try something different. So I was the first one to actually open it in Houston back in 2015, I believe, on Hillcroft in 59. But that time it was we started, and then 3 months my partner ended up selling the business. So that got after we sold it, and the guys they changed it to a different name, and it was vanished. So after a few years now, I made my own money, and reopened it again, and it's booming right now. This is our third location, and we're looking forward to open more locations. Mandi dish is basically very it's mild basically, and it's not spicy or much of a gravy which gives you a heartburn or anything like that. It's
Rice and chicken.
Usually rice, chicken, there's fish, there's the lamb, there's goat. Usually it takes about 6 to 8 hours slow cook, and meat is very tender, it falls off the bones. So if you YouTube it, Mandi, what it is, you guys would see it. Mandi in English, it's not steam, right?
Mostly, maybe I would say steam, but I mean, either way, I have some videos of the Mandi from here, so I'll put it up there. I'll show it in the video.
It's not grilled. It's not fried. We usually back home, traditionally, it's cooked under the ground. It's like with the heat.
Tandoor type,
Yes, tandoor type. So it's put inside the ground for 6 to 8 hours. It's cooked with that heat. It's covered, and I don't know how you call it, like suffocation. I guess suffocate the meat.
I guess like back in the old days, like when they had those.
So here we use conventional oven.
The rock
here we
ones,
use conventional oven, but still takes 6 to 8 hours. Chicken is about 4 to 5 hours. Meat takes about 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
Good meat that falls off the bone.
No, and it's really good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, not that I'm just sitting next to Ali here right now. Like, Ali knows that I'm here every freaking day. Like, I eat Mandi every single day. So it's really good. And this guy has done like a lot of hard work to reach where he's at right now. And I wouldn't be coming here if it wasn't that great. So I mean, it's actually surprising. I came to eat today that we found Ali here. So it's actually glad that he can be part of this video. But Ali, I just want to know, like, just for the viewers out here, right? And like, I've known you for a couple of years now. Actually, when I first moved to Texas, I actually worked for Ali. He was the one who gave me a job. So like, I'm pretty blessed that he was there for me. But I just want to let the people know that you have done a lot in your life. Alhamdulillah, you're doing great, and you started doing great at a very young age. So why don't you tell the new generation, that the people that are watching, the one who are starting out, what is it that you did that made you reach to this point, and what struggles did you go through in the meantime? Any advice that you have for the new business owners or the new people out there?
Yeah, so the best advice I can give to someone out there that is trying to do business or grow in life, I would say first learn. Learn is the first step. So you can't skip that. You can't skip the learning part. You have to learn. It means you have to work in what you like, whatever your passion is, no matter what it is. First, you have to learn your passion. And when you have the passion for it, of course, you will learn faster, and you will learn in more details if you're interested in it. So that's the first part. Number two is implement. So when you learn, now you implement and see how good you can do and how you can grow within that organization, even if it's for working for somebody, work for someone, do your best, and you test your abilities, you test your skills to see what you can do. The day you feel confident enough that, okay, I'm ready now to handle this pressure, I'm ready now to move to the next level, because you have to understand, when you are coming from paycheck to paycheck and moving on the other side and hiring people, 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, as a weekly paycheck or every 2 weeks that you're gonna pay, it's a whole different ball game, right? So you gotta be ready for that mentally, and like emotionally you have to, that there'll be no excuse of failing. So you can't take that step unless you're fully ready and you're aware of how the situation works. So you have to put yourself in that situation before you even do it. So, for example, you manage a business for someone. I've managed multiple locations, like I told you, started from one. I managed about 21 to 25 locations, and I was just sharing the story with my son how it works. And it got to the point where I saw that I was producing so much money for the owners over there, and I did the hiring, I did the scheduling, and training, running the whole show, marketing in every department, and I was producing the money so much that if they would have done it themselves, they wouldn't do it. So that's when I got to a level where I was confident enough that if I can produce so much money, I'm like, okay, this is the time for me that I could do something for myself. So that's when I took the step. That's when I took the loan. That's when I invested all my savings, when I was sure I could do this. But before I did this, I already had experienced this for about at least 7 to 8 years. That's how I made it happen.
So quick question, and I want to know like your opinion on this. So that was beautiful advice, by the way. I just want to let you know, because that's very important things that you've mentioned. Now, coming on the other side, let's look at it from the other perspective. There are people, like, for example, who like to take risks, for example, and sometimes people don't know what they're doing, and they just have a little bit of idea, but not really detailed, like how you mentioned. So what would you say to those people? Like, do they not take the risk, or should they take the risk? What would you say?
When it comes to taking a risk, I would say do it on your own.
Do it on your own,
Do
yeah.
not borrow money, because that's somebody's money. They will get stuck. They will come after you, right? They're not going to leave it. That's number one. And
so take a risk, but with your money.
Your own money,
Okay.
your own savings, your own ability. So if anything goes wrong, there's no one coming up to you, and you can do it again and again and again and again until you pass.
You get it right, right.
So that way, you won't be, because once people start chasing after you, then you will not be thinking about progress in life. You'll be thinking about, what should I do with these people chasing? And you don't want that. You want to keep moving. But if it's just you fail, you can get up
again,
you can try
right,
it again.
yeah.
And one thing is, let's say if you can afford $10,000 to take a risk for $10,000 and it wouldn't ruin your life, then do it. Because that's something that you can risk it and you can lose it. You should be ready to lose it. If you lose it, since you're saying we're talking about risk here. So that's what I'm saying is, do not, let's say, if you can't handle losing $10,000, then don't. Because once you lose that $10,000 and you can't handle it, you just have regret, like, oh, what happened to me? You'll just be whining. So you gotta be okay with losing before you even lose it. Right. Of course, I'm not saying that you lose it, but you gotta try not to lose it. But
absolutely right.
Gotta
Worst case.
What you're able to take. If you can take the hit, then do it. That's one. Second, you can take a risk in a partnership. That's better than, go get into a partnership. At least you'll have a support. 2 is better than 1. So 2 mind is better than 1. I've done a lot of partnerships. A lot of them were successful. I still have a lot of partners in different businesses. So it lets you grow. You'll have another opinion. If you're going something, making a wrong decision or going wrong, there's at least someone there to stop you, or revise, or you would think twice before you do something because you're answerable to someone else now.
Right.
So the risk becomes less over here when you're in a partnership. So this is what I would say, the 2 places that you have a room to take
the risks.
But if you want to be risk-free, like I said, the first advice: work under the organization for as long as you can until you're confident enough that you know you can do this on your own. Go for it. You will succeed.
To see, wow, no, that's amazing advice. You know, thank you so much. And like, this is why, like, you know, I wanted to get Ali on the vlog today, because this guy has so much knowledge, and I've learned so much from him in the past years. And thank you, you know, for like enlightening us with like all this information. And with that, just to let you know, so today's the third day consecutive that we're on YouTube, and my first 2 days the videos were about like, you know, 2 to 3 minutes long, and finally this video we're about to hit 11 minutes. So thank you so much, you know what I mean, because like you definitely gave me some content. It didn't even feel like 10 minutes. But
I hope you guys learned something out of it.
Yes,
and
and please come check out Mandi.
Yes.
Please come check out Mandi. If you have been to Mandi Cafe, please comment below and let us know what you guys think. And for those who haven't been here, I'm gonna put the address. Actually, this is the Richmond location. So do you want to just verbally mention it? What the address is? I'm gonna put it down later.
We have
you
three
know?
locations so far. If you put Mandi, you'll see Mandi Express, you'll see Mandi Cafe and Grill, and Mandi Cafe. So all this Mandi that will show up in Houston, it's mainly ours. So we are the Mandi Cafes in Houston.
Right now, currently, I'm sitting in the Richmond location. What is the address for this one?
734 Crab River.
Crab River, right? That's the one that we're sitting on at the moment. And I'm just gonna pick up the phone and just give like a slight view, just so people can see how it looks. You know, so this is how it looks. You know, so maybe like, you know, I'll try to get like more videos in if I can. If not, then we'll probably make another video talking about like, you know, showing Mandi. But as I said, guys, best food in Houston. Please come check it out. And once again, thank you, Ali, for being on the podcast today, or you know, the vlog today.
Thank you.
That was a lot of good information, and we will see you guys in the next video, hopefully tomorrow. If you guys have any ideas or any suggestions on what I should do or what I should talk about, where I should go, or what you guys would want to know, please write down in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed,
Subscribe now.
please subscribe, guys. All right, with that, guys, have a good day, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.